How's it going, guys? Ghost Caliber here, and today we got some interesting news to talk about. Something I didn't think I'd be making a video on. But before I make the video, hi, how you guys liking the new mic? I've actually had this mic for a couple of days now. I just had no idea what to make a video on. And it seems out of a stroke of pure luck, randomly I got the perfect idea for a video. So, a little bit of background information. There's this AI called Dall-E, and pretty much you go to it and type anything in and it will artificially create you that image, right? So it looks weird though because it is AI. It's not very that intelligent, but it does its best. Now, people have been putting in a whole bunch of things and it's giving very good results though, honestly. So today I found this on the Plants vs Zombies subreddit. It's called, well, Garden Warfare subreddit. It says I put Garden Warfare 3 into Dall-E and this is what I made. What could have been? And honestly, it looks really cool. But honestly, this wouldn't be a full game because what is shown is more or less what could have been a concept design. Now, I got 5 of the images because this is gonna be in the description. So if you want to check out the full thing, go ahead. But I'm gonna show you guys some of these. I have 5 very good ones, but this were 5 out of 20 images. So if you want to see the other 15, go down to the description and it'll be right there. So these are the images. Alright, so this is crazy. The fact that an AI can just create images like this, which now that you get a feel for what Dall-E images do, you've probably seen these before. They've been making the rounds over the internet a lot lately because just the idea that an AI can create images off of just a couple words is crazy, but let's just be honest, it was a matter of time. Now what I really want to talk to you about is the images I showed you. So for the first one, that's a leafy image, like the leafy Z-Mech thing. That could actually work in the same way that the Camo Trooper works. I'm not sure if you played a game called Titanfall 2, and I believe this was Titanfall 2. It's been a little bit since I played as that class, but pretty much there was this one Titan that was kind of like a sniper. It would shoot like a sniper. It would be super slow in its fire rate, but high hitting rounds, and kind of works like the Camo Trooper, where he had silenced, slow firing, hard hitting rounds. Well, his was semi-automatic, but still slow firing compared to the other automatic rifles that you would have in that game. And honestly, I have a feeling it would work well for implementing a different playstyle for imps and the Z-Mechs. But, you know, here's the dreaming, right? The next image, which is the second one, which looks like to be a deformed pea shooter, Rose, and Captain Deadbeard in front of a nice castle looking area mixed with Z-Tech Tower, not Z-Tech Tower, Z-Tech Factory. Honestly, something like that does seem like it would be like a concept image, stuff that we would get towards the very beginning of the announcement. For our Garden Warfare cycle, let's not mention Battle for Neighborville in this video. I'm having such a good day so far, which I might have to mention it later, but let's not mention it in this because the severe lack of any type of advertisement is annoying. Alright, but anyway, yeah, that stuff seems kind of cool, and I'm going to make a video soon talking about the advertisement and how that failed in Battle for Neighborville. I might make that today, but, you know, here's the hoping that I feel like it. And now the third image is a very weird image, because this could have been a very open world Garden Warfare game, where you can see in this third image that they thought of vast plains of grass where your character would be. and fighting off, like, I don't even know what that is, but you see the health bar at the bottom, you see like people at the top, right, where the layout is up top for like graveyard ops or garden ops or whatever. But stuff like that, I can actually believe for like a new game mode where now you're not defending a point, but you kind of are the point in a way. Like you're defending the point for garden ops, but here you were just there, and the plants or zombies would just try to kill you, like kind of like a zombies mode, like horde survival, which would work perfectly. I'm just saying. We had something like this before. We could literally call it Last Stand again, which we've used Last Stand a lot in the Plants vs. Zombies series, and this would just really make it better. So for the fourth image, it just shows like a basic battle arena in like a wheat field or whatever. It looks really cool. Honestly, it looks like something that could actually come to a Garden Warfare game. Now, stuff like that this shows is stuff that I'd really look forward to seeing in another Garden Warfare game, which, as long as the community keeps talking about it and keeps pressing them up for it, I have a feeling either we'll get a remastered game, because remasters are really coming out, and remasters and remakes are coming out a lot, and they know what we want. If they gave us a remastered Garden Warfare, or even just a remastered Plants vs. Zombies game in general, people would buy it. It would fly off shelves, unless you did remastered Battle for Neighborville, but why would they ever do that? Now, for the last image we're going to talk about today, if more come out, maybe, but this one right here is a nice Z-Mech variant, and it looks really cool. It looks big, like a little bit more cybernetic, dark colors, it looks really cool. And maybe with that we could have something like more close up and melee based, kind of like how the what was it called, the it was a different Z-Mech. It was the Grass Effect mech or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but I know it's for like the Grass Effect thing. But yeah, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. The one that was a pre-order bonus at first, but also a deluxe edition bonus, where it was a Z-Mech. It was like an imp where it had these Z11 suppressors. The Z7 imp, that's what it was called. The Z7 imp. Something like that, where that had like a melee option, which wasn't really that good, but could make some pretty good plays if played correctly. Now, with all of these, it's the fact that an AI has come up with things that would make for an actually good Garden Warfare game. And what the Garden Warfare community doesn't really ask for a lot, right? A new game for us would be pretty much more of the same, but slightly better, like slightly kicked up a notch. That was exactly what made Garden Warfare 2 such a good sequel to Garden Warfare 1. We got more of the same, kicked up a notch, more maps. We got less modes, but nothing that really mattered, But, we got more everything. We got more ways to play, more multiplayer maps, more variants, more characters. We got more of what we wanted, and yet better, and more of it. And that's what made that a good sequel, and what kind of killed Battle for Neighborville. But that's pretty much all I want to talk about today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, share the video out. That's the best thing to do for the channel. And yeah, this video did take me a little bit because I haven't added images like this before in a video. But hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, share the video out. That's the best thing to do for the channel. Peace out.